Tonight's the big one. Tonight is the 12-hour training run. I'm actually going to run this on the course, the same course that the race will be on. I'm trying to mimic as much of race conditions as I possibly can tonight. And this is the last long run. There's only 30 days left until this race. 30 days is nothing. So we get everything set up and then get going. It's a little chillier than I expected. It should be low 40s throughout the night. This is my setup. I've got drinks in these boxes. I've got a Coke, I got salt pills, gloves, cords, body glide, honey, kosher dill pickles, spring energy honey stingers, more stuff, cookies, 3 PB&J sandwiches. Honestly, of what I've been eating, that should be enough. The only thing I should have brought that I didn't was maybe a can of boiled potatoes. Boiled potatoes would have been nice. In my car, I've got my electronics, so if I need to get my Kagala lights, recharge anything, I got my phone here. If I need to grab that, I've got it. All my stuff, spare change of clothes, headlamp if I need it. I got everything. So, whew, shut this down and hopefully, I have to move that out a little bit. Hope nothing gets stolen. My 8-hour run, I had 2 thermoses and they both got stolen. Wish me luck. Okay, 12 hours, all damn night. Should be, if I do this right, 56, 7 miles, something like that. Okay guys, I'm freaking out right now. I'm about to call 911. There's it looks to be a house fire going down. Hi, I think I'm seeing a house on fire. I'm in Williamson, across from the Southern Community College, across from the river where the flood wall is. There's a massive, well, it looks bigger than a bonfire. I can't tell if it's a house or not, but it looks like a house is burning down. It's across from the Southern West Virginia Community College on the other side of the river where the flood wall is. I can't tell if it's a bonfire or if it's a house, but it sure is big to be a bonfire. Okay, appreciate it. Thank you. I'm starting to see some emergency lights up there now. They're just barely flashing. I had to have been a house. Oh man. That's a first for me. I've never been out on a run while a house is burning down. That kind of threw my rhythm off a little bit. That's all right though. I'm around for a couple minutes and then start my walking break. Hope those people are all right. I didn't see anybody yelling or screaming or nothing, so you never know though. So one of the things that I really need to focus on here tonight is intentionally my walking speed, not just taking it easy and forgetting how fast I'm walking, but really trying to put those few hours of power walking to use, to good use. So being intentional and minimizing my stopping time, which is already thrown off whack within 20 minutes. But that's okay. Another thing I'm gonna have to be careful about is dogs. They seem pretty friendly though. There's a couple of them right here. Y'all seem friendly enough. You seem friendly enough. You're gonna see a lot of me tonight if you keep that up. The wall. Bum, bum, bum. That's what we're up against. The wall. Time to shed some layers. See how fast we can do it. And how easy will it be to film? Not the easiest. I really need to get a hard table. go ahead and grab a pickle. So while some of this course is on the road, I do have to kind of stay alert of that fact, especially tonight. I mean, I'm lit up like a Christmas tree, but still, I've seen a few cars. First hour down, 5 1/4. This is the second freight train I've seen come through. So luckily none of those trains cross the path of the course. They get pretty close though. So during the daytime, I'm really gonna wanna have some sunscreen. Don't usually want something like that, but I'm gonna have to find something that's like good for sweating. Because if it does get hot and sunny during the day, I'll be sweating. I won't want that dripping down into my eyes with that lotion stinging me. So one more thing to have prepared. It's okay. Well, I'm 10 miles in, finishing up second hour, feeling good, feeling really good. One of the things I think that I might try on the race is like prepare little rewards for myself. Maybe it's a treat, a snack, maybe it's like something I write down and put in a box, and then when I reach that hour I pull it out and there's something written down that's motivational. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of anything that I can do to stimulate myself while I'm at this brink of despair. 100 miles on my legs, 100 to go. But when I get past hour 12, hour 24, hour 36, I'm not quite sure where my head's gonna be. So just thinking of little psychological tricks that I can do to say, hey Josh, you're doing fantastic. You keep it up. Go you. You're awesome. Little psychological tricks to get me to keep putting one foot in front of the other. That's what I need. I should just add real quick that talking to the camera is always and has always been a great stimulus for me. I don't care if anybody watches this. It's a way for me to forget where I am and treat myself as if I do have someone there with me, someone I can talk to, even if it's just this little machine in my hand. It's kind of nice. So if you are watching, thanks. It's really cool that you're here. It's really cool. Oh, I'm way overdue for an update. I'm 7 hours and 16 minutes in. I'm a little over 32 miles. I was doing really good for the first 6 hours. I was on pace, ahead of pace, doing fine, right? And I told myself at 6 hours at the halfway point, I was gonna take a break. Because I hadn't done that yet in training. I hadn't taken a break to just stop and let the legs settle. And I kind of noticed in the half hour, 45 minutes leading up to that 6 hour mark, I started feeling pretty cold. I didn't think a whole lot of it because I was moving. I didn't have all this on. I just had my shirt and shorts. Started to feel like my muscles in my legs were stiffer and less reactive. So I got in the car for my break, turned the heater on. I let my legs rest. It felt really, really good. Like I really did not want to get back out. But when I did, oh, and there it was. Shivering cold. I mean, I felt hypothermic. And it's the same thing that happened to me at Cloud Splitter when I got in the car with Lindsay and she had the heat on. It felt so good. You know, I thought to myself, low 40s, that's not bad. That's pretty warm compared to what I've been running in. Mistake. Probably around hour 5, I should have realized that I was getting colder and started layering up more. Started to put my gloves on, get this ready, even if I didn't need to use it. Maybe put on this jacket. You know, that would have been the smart play. I just kind of forgot that like 43 degrees is cold. It's not the coldest, it's not freezing, but it is cold. When you're out in it for hours and hours, it's a lot colder than you think it is when you finally come to a stop and your body stops generating all that heat. And that's what happened to me just now. So that 10-minute break turned into, hell, I don't know, 30 or 40. And I've just been walking since then, trying to get my body heat up. It's not been the greatest. You know, I learn something new every time I do one of these. That's why we do them. Learn something new, take it with you to the next one. Better now than a month from now. So 4.5 hours to go. I'm not quitting. I really wanted to. I wanted to say, look, I got hypothermic, I had to call it. Nope, not doing it. I'm back out. I've got my clothes on. You know, I brought them. It's not like I wasn't prepared for anything. I just wasn't thinking, Josh, you're cold. Put clothes on. I just want to say it is insane, the difference in how I feel right now versus how I felt an hour ago sitting in the car. As long as you can keep generating your own heat, you know, it's not bad. But if you stop, whew, man, that's what's taking me out. You know, that's what's really getting to me. Well, good news is finally got some sun, and man, that is beautiful coming over the mountains like that. One hour to go. I wish I knew what mileage I was at, but my watch died at hour 8 with no notification. Nothing to say, hey, you got 20% left. Hey, you got 10% left. Hey, only 5% left, Josh. Nothing, just critical stoppage, saving your exercise, workout. Oh. I am tired. Well, finished up. Oh man, I am so sleepy. Should have gotten about 54.5 miles. Feel good about it. Would have liked a little bit more. I'll take it. Trying to get myself home now and not wreck. 12-hour runs by yourself suck. Yes, they do.